In today's Black Clover video, I explain why Asta's father could be revealed by none other than Asta's mother, Licita. The reason lies in the nature of the undying body spell and how much of the human soul remains when it is merged with a purified devil soul. I will show you how and why Licita might return as a paladin and why this will be a big problem for Asta and Liebe. If you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. Please enjoy this video. Let's go! Lucy's plan revolves around the undying body spell, which was hinted at many chapters ago. Not only did he mention that he will change humanity, by which he obviously meant that he will turn every living person into paladins, but he also said that the weak must first die, and then be revived stronger in undying bodies. That sounds like he wants to resurrect the dead. And it makes sense because he told all this to Zenon Zagratis, who lost his best friend Alan. So the only way for Alan to come back is for him to be revived by Lucius, because of the undying body spell. That's why Zenon finally decided to join his brother's plan. Not only to become stronger as a devil host, but also to bring back his best friend, whom he himself sacrificed. If we look at the last chapter, we can clearly see that we were probably right about this idea all along. We see a character who has been presumed dead since the first arc of Black Clover, Heath Grice, who destroyed himself in order not to reveal information about his master. And this is where it gets a little tricky. Did Heath actually die, or did he just manage to fake his death? Depending on what actually happened, we may be able to officially confirm the undying body spell as the resurrection of the dead characters. To answer this question, we need to understand Heath's intention. Who exactly did he call his master? Was it Patri, whom he believed to be Licht, the leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun, because Patri pretended to be Licht? Or was it perhaps Lucius, whom he believed to be Julius, the Wizard King of the Clover Kingdom? This is a legitimate and important question. Why did Lucius first bring back Heath Grice of all people, and so early in the saga? He turned Sister Lily into a paladin to inflict emotional damage on Asta. If the third paladin is Raids, then he was probably chosen because of his soul corpse magic, since he could make the undying body spell possible in the first place, which is why we see Heath and Raids together. But why Heath? He's weak. He has no emotional connection to any character. He has been involved in maybe 5 chapters, and his magic is nothing special. It just doesn't make sense. Furthermore, it doesn't make sense why Heath sacrificed his life for Patri in the first place, and why Lucius will then bring Heath back when he had nothing to do with him. How would Lucius even know about Heath's existence to revive him if they had nothing to do with each other? Lucius can control time and souls, but he is not omniscient. So if Heath called Patri his master, then I don't understand why Lucius chose him. So in this case, he must have actually survived by faking his death and then accidentally meeting Lucius, who for some reason turned him into a paladin. It sounds ridiculously random. The only good and logical explanation I can see is that Heath actually called Lucius his master, and only sacrificed himself because he knew Lucius was going to resurrect him. That's actually a reason to sacrifice yourself, knowing you won't die forever. Something that Patri did not promise Heath. Patri promised the Eye of the Midnight Sun that they will become stronger. The resurrection of the dead was always Lucius' goal. This connection between Heath and Lucius is important because it will prove that the undying body spell actually works. Since Lucius would have revived Heath because of his loyalty, and Heath only sacrificed himself because he knew this would happen. The watch will then be a foreshadowing, as we have mentioned from time to time. Anything else would be just random in my opinion. Now that we can actually assume that Lucius can resurrect dead people, how is this aspect important for the story? Black Clover is all about the relationship between living characters and their dead loved ones. Tabata has strategically placed dead characters throughout this story without us realizing how many dead characters have actually been introduced. Once you realize this, you will understand why this was done on purpose. This is all in preparation for the big revival of dead characters in Black Clover, the undying body spell. For example, the 2 former captains that Raids use as a corpse. Perhaps one of the captains has an emotional connection to one of these 2 characters, if these 2 characters have not been dead for a very long time. Or all the elves together with Lumiere and even Tetia. Great trauma for Sacra. Then we have Aesir Silva. It would be crazy for Lucius to resurrect her and put Megicula's soul inside her. Morgan because of Nacht. The Yami clan for Yami and Ichika. Yuno's father for Yuno, the members of the Golden Dawn for the Golden Dawn, possibly even Alan for Zenon, if Zenon were to switch sides since he was actually the most normal of all Zogratis members, which by the way could also be a foreshadowing that if Zenon were to come back to life and have control of his own soul, he might switch sides because Lucius might not keep his word and actually harm the Spade Kingdom, and so a fight with Alan would be perfect. He sacrificed him for his benefit and thus must defeat him to atone for his sins. Beautiful. And of course, Licita, the mother of Asta and Liebe. And here it is important to mention again that Lucius is intentionally trying to do emotional damage, which is why he first turned Sister Lily into a paladin, so that he would have an emotional weapon against Asta, the only one immune to Lucius' soul magic. Once Sister Lily transformed, Asta simply couldn't do anything. Lucius could defeat Asta without any problem, which he probably could have done without Sister Lily, to be honest. The point is that Lucius wanted to harm Asta's soul because his ego couldn't accept that his soul magic didn't work. So Lucius broke Asta's heart instead. And now imagine what would happen if Liebe saw Licita again. And here's the thing, if the Undying Body spell was like the reincarnation of the elves, where the souls were simply exchanged, then it wouldn't be so painful. They would just be fighting a dead body, but the soul would not be Licita's. In the case of the Undying Body spell, however, we have a very different situation. Sister Lily was able to use space magic, which means that the purified soul of Beelzebub is now in her body. But unlike the reincarnation of the elves, where the human soul was put to sleep and the elves therefore had no memories of the humans, Sister Lily's soul was actually merged with the soul of the devil. Thus Sister Lily retained all her memories and behaviors, with the difference that she now possesses the power of Beelzebub and her soul has been changed to actually think that Lucius' plan is the best for humanity. That she still herself can be seen in the way she touches her face. She has this special way that only Sister Lily has. That's what Tabata had Sister Lily do from the beginning, so we realize that this is actually the real Sister Lily, which is why she knows Asta's name. She even apologized to Asta. So if Lucius chose Sister Lily to do emotional damage to Asta, and if we assume that he can actually resurrect dead people, then he will definitely resurrect Licita as well. The result will thus naturally be that Liebe will refuse to give Asta his devil power. That is the disadvantage of an equal human-devil contract. Liebe does not want to attack Licita because, as mentioned, Paladin Licita will not just be a body, but literally the soul of Licita who thinks she is doing the right thing. So Licita would also have all her memories. She would say things that could make it hard for Liebe to fight her. And that is a big problem considering that Liebe only had one person in his life that really showed him love. So Asta would be forced to fight Licita without any power, only with the use of ki. Possibly Liebe would even protect Licita from Asta. In this way, Lucius would be able to control Liebe without having to control his soul. Of course, this would only be a temporary thing because Asta would most likely make Liebe understand that they have to defeat her to give peace to her soul. But who knows, maybe Asta himself will have problems to fight against Licita. We don't know how he will react when he actually meets his own mother, who will then perhaps cause him even more emotional damage than Sister Lily. In any case, I would love to see that happen, especially because Licita will then have all her memories and might even reveal something about Asta and Liebe. For example, that they really are siblings and that maybe their father is Astaroth. At least she could reveal Asta's father, no matter who he is. She has no reason to keep it a secret unless it will benefit Asta in some way. I don't think that's the case, so it's no problem for her to reveal his identity. What do you think of this Black Clover theory? Do you think Licita will return because of the Undying Body spell? And will she reveal Asta's father? Let me know in the comments. If you like this theory, please leave a like, it helps us a lot to continue the Black Clover content on this channel. And if you want to see more Black Clover videos, subscribe with the notification bell activated, so you don't miss any new video. We do weekly Black Clover theories and chapter reviews. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.